Hello everyone, in this video I will demonstrate how you can set up duplicate detection on vendors and customer record. So now let's get started. For setting up duplicate detection on vendor and customer records, you can navigate to Setup, Company, and then scroll down and look for duplicate detection. Once the duplicate detection screen is open, you can see you're having options for setting up duplicate detection on customers, vendors, partners, and contacts. So you can mark the checkbox like this on which record you want to define the duplicate detection. So let's say here in the customer fields to match on email ID selected. If you want to change the parameter, then you can see the list here on the basis of which you can define the checks. So let's say if you want to place a check on a mobile number, then you can select mobile phone as well here. And if there are any text details or other fields you want to define as in matching criteria, then you can select those fields and uh, click on done to add those in the matching criteria. Similarly for vendors, so let's say name can be similar for multiple vendors. So if you do not want to set up the criteria on first name, last name, and so on, or the company name, then you can remove this and you can select the email ID. You can also search those in the search bar. So you have email ID here, phone number you can search for. You have the phone. If you want to add both email and phone numbers, then you can keep selecting both the things and click on done to add those. If you only want criteria based on any one field, then you can keep that field and remove the another one and you can set up your criteria. So let's say in this we just want the match on phone number. So you can set up phone number here. So after defining the parameters, you can click save. It will show you a pop-up message to update the records. Click OK. So once the parameters are saved, now your records are ready to be matched on the basis of the criteria which you have set up. So when you will be creating a different customer which is having existing email ID, and then you will get the error message. So let me show you an example. For that you can navigate to list, relationship and customers. So let's say we already have this email ID for that particular customer. You can click on new customer. Open this customer also in a new tab. Let's say give it the name test. You can paste the email ID which you have selected. So now you can see when I have entered the email ID, it is showing you have this record as well. When I've entered the email ID, you can see you are getting a pop-up message like this record may have duplicates, and you are also seeing the customer name here. So this is the customer from which we have copied the email ID pasted here. So when you enter the value which you have defined in the parameters, you will immediately get this pop-up message which defines that there are duplicates in the records which you are creating. So in this way, you can define the duplicate matching criteria in your NetSuite account for your entities records like customers, vendors, partners, and contacts. So that's all for today's video. Do like, share, and subscribe this channel and stay tuned for more NetSuite related content. Thanks for watching.